This is my innovation artifact for spring 2015 and Edit 8190. This semester I have been working on creating a survey to be completed by participants after they test my Google Doc Revision add-on. I created the add-on in Edit 8190 last semester, and it's currently being turned into an actual Google Doc add-on by someone who is developing it for me. So the purpose of this is to survey teachers testing the working prototype of the Google Doc Revision add-on, which was the innovation artifact I created last semester. And I want to gather data for the purposes of revising and refining the add-on to make it something that teachers will actually use in their classrooms. So the survey specifications, there are 13 questions on the survey. I wanted to make sure it wasn't too long because teachers will, be working with the actual add-on and leaving feedback for a sample essay before they actually complete the survey. So I didn't want it to be a very involved process because I can't give, my participants anything for participating. So I wanted to make sure it was quick enough that they wanted to participate, but also, be able to give me good feedback. So I made it in Qualtrics, and it is to be completed after our participant has tested the working prototype. So I'll just run through the survey questions really quickly. I asked for their name just so I can link the feedback they give on the sample essay to their survey responses. And I'm focusing on secondary teachers because I think that they will get the most use out of it. Initially, I wanted to just survey English language arts teachers, but as I thought about it a little more, I wanted to make sure I had a large enough participant pool so I could get as much feedback as possible. And I figured with standards in the last 5+ years emphasizing writing across the curriculum, all of these teachers really should be, doing writing in their classrooms. So I figured I should just open it up and get as much feedback as I possibly can. So here are some of the questions. The first set of questions just kind of ask their experience using Google Docs. So have you used it before? Have you ever used it with students? And would you ever consider using it with students? And then I was also a little bit curious about my participants' actual use of technology in their classroom to see, if this is something that I would even do in their classroom. So how often do you use technology while teaching your class? And how often do your students use technology in class? The last main set of questions is based, or they are based on using the revision add-on. So when you used it, was it easy to use? Did you know where to look when finding the buttons to use when you were leaving feedback using the revision add-on? And do you think your students would be able to effectively use this add-on? And then I asked them to suggest which buttons should be included. And they can check any that they think should be included. And I wanted to kind of link this up with the tallies of which buttons they actually used on the sample essay. And then this is the last question. It's open-ended, just asking them to explain their ratings, why they agree or disagree with some of the statements above, and then provide any other feedback they have for using or even improving the add-on. So the procedure is to test the working prototype and then have teachers complete the survey. And while they're testing the working prototype, they're going to leave feedback for a sample essay using the Google Docs Revision add-on and comments. And then if the exportation of the comments is ready, they'll also kind of test that out as well just to see how it functions. And then they're going to complete the survey to provide feedback about using the add-on. So the next steps for me are to continue gathering secondary teachers for testing. If anyone knows of anyone, just let me know and I'll get them on the list. I need to finalize the version of the working prototype and get it ready. and then have secondary teachers test the prototype and complete the survey. So if you guys have any feedback for me or any questions, please let me know. I'm really excited about hearing back from the IRB, hopefully in the next 3 or 4 weeks, and getting this going. Thanks so much.